The old house worked, I reply. I pause. Why are we here, Dad? Why have we run away? Why didn't we bring Pearl with us? Dad doesn't answer. Later that day, Billy has obviously given the matter of getting Pearl's attention some thought, because he hands me a rectangle of paper and says, "This is my business card." I stare at it with a mixture of shock and admiration. Billy SPI, miseries solved, dead people found, missing people found. Call 01234567889. It's interesting. I raise my eyebrows so high they're doing the eyebrow trapeze. There are a few spelling mistakes. Giving Billy back the scrap of paper, I return to my book on parasites. "No one is hiring me for my spelling," huffs Billy. "No one is hiring you at all, Billy," I retort, reading about how pinworms can be detected by sticking tape to your bottom. "You're not a spy, Billy Rumsey." I turn the page to ectoparasites, bedbugs, head lice, fleas, ticks. "Oh, yes, I am," Billy sniffs dramatically, "and I've been thinking that Pearl must be dead." Exasperated, I set the book straight down. Seeing he has my full attention, Billy continues, "Because when Dad brought the boxes up from the van, there was a box of my stuff, your stuff, Daddy's stuff and Mummy's stuff. There was no box of Pearl's stuff, and—" Billy inhales and his chest puffs up. "Daddy doesn't talk about Mummy much and she's dead, and when I wanted to talk about Pearl, Daddy didn't, so I thought she might be dead too." What kind of logic is this? Billy says he thought that maybe Pearl had eclampsay-what. Because Mummy had that and she went away and never came back, and that was because of eclampsay-what, and then Daddy was sad and didn't talk about it, and Mummy was completely dead like that spider you waxed with your medical book called Pop My Pimple, and so I got to thinking Pearl must be dead too, because Daddy seems sad and doesn't want to talk about it. Eventually, when I find my tongue, despite it being in my mouth all along, I repeat that Pearl isn't dead. Mum had eclampsia, and you only get that when you're pregnant, and it's very rare indeed that you will die from it. I tell Billy to trust me because I know all the medical facts about everything, which I do. You see, I've wanted to be a doctor since I saw a man on telly pressing his lips on a plastic dummy. Dad said he was doing mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and heart massage and it would save lives. To be fair, it wasn't like any massage I'd ever seen. Once, Abitha Nana asked me to massage the bunions on her feet, and I didn't put my lips anywhere near those. Anyway, after that TV show, I wanted to save lives more than anything. Billy shakes his head, and his dark curls spring about in different directions. "Well, okay, if Pearl's not dead, then, smarty pants, and we can't ring her, then that means Pearl is officially missing, like the sword from my toy pirate." "Oh," I reply, hiding the sword inside my parasite book where I was using it as a bookmark. I pause before tilting my head. "'Kay, let's just say you're right, and we set up a spy agency. Then we have to decide who the boss is, the person making all the decisions." I am so certain it should be me that I barely listen as Billy says he wants to be that very famous secret agent that everyone loves. "James Bond," I mutter, turning to page 63, hookworms. "Perry the Platypus," Billy replies. We spend the next 20 minutes in our bedroom setting up the spy agency. Billy says the room might be stinky and cold, but it will do until we get somewhere better. I have a feeling that we're not going to get anywhere better, but I don't tell Billy. First decision for the agency, what we should call it. Billy says, "Billy Spy." I say that's boring and ask if it took him 10 seconds to think of the name. Billy says it took him 5. I offer, "I Spy." I don't mind saying that mine is the best and beats Billy Spy hands down. Billy shakes his head like a person weary of dealing with a brother from planet Moronic. "We have no time for games of I Spy." Straight away he trots over to the corner of the bedroom and brings a pencil and another piece of paper out of his box of belongings. "I Spy is a name for the agency, you muppet," I explain, rising from the bed and looking out of the bedroom window. Chip papers like tiny ghosts float across the pavement below, and seagulls parade up and down the rooftops nodding to each other. This isn't